Peace and one love, y'all. This your boy Two Eyes, otherwise known as Tokyo. Happy Labor Day to each and every one of y'all. Be safe out there. Mav Hoffa versus Serius Jones. Mav Hoffa versus Serius Jones. I was in the building for that, y'all. So I was in the building for that, and I'm gonna tell y'all how I feel in regards to the battle and the vibe of it. Um, First and foremost, shout out to Rare Breed Entertainment, ARP, Lawrence, and Shota. They showed your boy so much love, man. It definitely was worth my trip. Um, to me, it seemed as though that um, the people that bought tickets for to come to see Mav Hoffa versus Serius Jones, to me, unfortunately, it seemed like they came to see just that, a fight first, Mav Hoffa and Serius Jones. Um, Both of those guys came with 3 rounds. They had 3 rounds of material. Um, it seemed, I ain't gonna say it seemed, but everyone was waiting for the punch. No pun intended. Um, if some people that's listening to some of the things they were saying, they was actually had material and saying things in regards to the situations, how they feel about each other, just things of that nature. It's just the crowd and the people that was there was not there for that, unfortunately. Um, I want to say it made, it was almost like um, how people was promoting this battle and things like that. It took away from almost whatever they was gonna bring far as material. You know what I mean? It's like they had their jokes in there. They both started off with the woo in their, you know what I mean, far as their material, things like that. You know what I mean? Um I don't. I mean, I really don't know how to say anymore. But you know what I mean. It just seemed as though people was really there for just, you know what I mean, just to fight, and it definitely made the battle so lackluster. You know, um, if there was more people in there to override that, I believe it definitely would have made the battle much better. You know what I mean? Because then you would have people in there really reacting and on what these guys are really saying. Um, we just seen Serius Jones going against Mike P. His material to some wasn't that great, so that's why I'm not understanding. I'm assuming that's why people was coming for that, and that's not good. That was not good for people just to, I believe, just to come there for that. um it it wasn't cool. It wasn't cool. I don't think it was cool. You know what I mean? It made a person like me just feel like, wow, what is going on? You know what I mean? What is y'all like? What is we doing here? It's like real talk. It's almost like, what is we doing here? You know, Mav Hoffa this year, his material, we see how his material is. That's why I say this. He was the defendant in this battle. You know what I mean? Compared to when he fought Hollow, you know what I'm saying? He felt like he was the prosecutor in that. He felt something was done wrong to him. He did something wrong to this person. You know what I mean? Same thing with Charlie Clipp's battle. It just felt, his material wasn't gonna be the guns. I don't know why I don't know why people thinking they just fit to get the guns and the movement and all this and all that. Their material was what it was. They was gonna talk to each other, rhyme, rap, things like that. That's that's what they came to do. They kept expressing it over and over. This is business. This is business. This is business. But it seemed as though the people that bought tickets or things of that nature really didn't come for that. You know what I mean? And it wasn't. It's a shame. I don't know how the video how it's gonna come out when they finally drop it on. You know what I mean, on the tube and things like that. You know what I mean? But these guys really came, showed up, 3 rounds, no chokes, no stumbles, and with their material, and people was not satisfied. You know what I mean? All because they wanted a fight. And here, if these guys would have fought live on pay-per-view, it would have been a black iron battle rap. Everybody would have been like, "We told you, ARP. We told Red Brick. We told him why he book it. Why he book it." And here these guys got through it, 3 rounds each. Then they shook hands afterwards. It's like that's what we wanted to happen, really. You know what I mean? You know, that's why we wanted them to come, have a good battle, shake hands, and go about their way. And they did that, but people didn't listen to their material because people had other motives and thoughts in their mind. Here, when you got 2 grown men telling y'all, man, we not on that. You know what I mean? They did all the promotion and everything, talking slick and everything, but they kept saying we is on business, business, business. So I don't know, y'all. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Rare Breed. You know what I mean? They accomplished it. You know what I mean? They continue to accomplish things. They got us the fight. Whether one of the people wanted to see the match again, they got the rematch again. You know what I mean? It got through clean. It's no fight. The guys shook hands. They got through it. They got through the whole obstacle. So I don't, you know what I mean? I don't know, you know what I mean? But I was a person that was there, you know what I mean? And like I said, when they hit the stage, because Serius was on stage first, we had to wait on Math for probably like 5-10 minutes, you know what I mean? Then he came on stage, you know what I mean? If you look at one of my blogs before I did, I was saying like, man, if all you gotta do is come out with woo, you know what I mean? And they're just gonna, he almost win that round, but it's like both of them came out with it, you know. I got some other little bars, man. I just can't remember right now because it was like my mind was just really about how just the crowd and everything like that was inside of there. So, shout out to everybody that came through, came out, man. Shout out to everybody that showed me love. You know what I mean? That's for real, for real. Man, y'all already know, man. Wait till it drop. You know what I mean? If you ain't got the VOD, or you know what I mean, or go cop the VOD and listen to the bars, man. Listen to what them brothers was talking about with each other. You know what I mean? You know, Serius was, telling them like what he did to Hollow. You know what I mean? You think that's cool? That sucker stuff. You know what I mean? Pretty much some of the stuff he was saying on the that they did, as far as they face offs. You know what I mean? He was pretty much expressed something like that. His third round, you know what I mean? He was flowing. He flowed in his third round. He Serious. He was flowing his third round. You know what I mean? People wanted him to do that all 3 rounds. You know what I mean? That was like the energy and things like that. So you know what I mean? I can't say I see what people were saying as far as maybe kind of lackluster on the material because of what Serius did in the third, you know what I mean? Giving us some of that old school, what we like, you know what I mean? But as far as, the battle itself, man, they definitely came, talked to each other. 3 rounds. And it just the crowd, they would just, it just seems they wanted something else. Anytime somebody touch, man, saying, man, don't touch me, or, don't get close, all this type of stuff is like, people just waiting, you know what I mean? Even the guy next to me, I'm on stage, the guy next to me, you know what I mean? He like, so, let me get, you know what I mean? I got to get through that. Come on, you know what I mean? So I definitely agree with everybody saying about out there as far as the crowd and things like that. That's just my opinion when it came to the crowd. And they just came looking for something totally, totally different instead of a battle rap. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody, man. Y'all already know, man. This your boy 2 Eyes, y'all. Peace.